So now we're going to do a different kind of kindness meditation. It's going to be in the usual 5 stages, but we're going to look at a slightly different element of kindness, or at least something that's very connected with kindness: gratitude. So let's begin by just settling down, making sure you're comfortable and in a posture that you'll be able to keep for about 30 minutes. If you're sitting in a chair, make sure that you're upright so that your back can be fairly straight. Feet flat on the floor. Hands supported either together in your lap or resting lightly on your thighs. If you're lying down, just making sure that your head cushion is a good height. Let's just notice sounds around us, just giving them some attention, allowing them to be there. Now let's take our awareness into the body, just noticing all the sensations in your body. Contact of your body with the chair that you're sitting on, the floor, or the mats that you're lying on if you're lying down. Contact of your clothes against your skin. And the air temperature against your skin. Notice too, without judgment if possible, what's going on in your mind, what you're feeling, and any particular thoughts that are prominent. So let's begin stage 1. Bring to mind some things that you feel grateful for. They don't have to be big things, although they could be. They could be quite small things that you've received or that you're receiving. And as best you can, cultivating an attitude of appreciation for your life. appreciation for the things that you've received. Small things, big things. If you find you're getting caught up in stories about it, especially ones that aren't helpful to you, just notice that that's happened. Return to your breath or your body. And then try something else. Try to bring something else to mind. We can take our time. There's no hurry. In fact, we can't hurry this practice. We need to give ourselves space, time. So see if you can bring something to mind that you appreciate in your life, and then savour it. Notice the effect of bringing it to mind. You could just stay with the thing that you've chosen, or you could move on to something else. It's up to you. In this practice, you could just think of one thing at a time, or you could bring to mind quite a few things. The main thing is just to notice what you have received, what you are receiving, and just get a sense of appreciating. If your mind wanders, as soon as you notice that, bring it back, maybe to your body, sensations in your body, your breath. And then just re-engage with the practice. Now we're going to move to stage 2, the friend. So bring a friend to mind. Just choose someone quite quickly and notice the effect that has on you. Try to just stay with your friend just for a few moments. And now spend some time reflecting on what you appreciate about them. Allow yourself to feel grateful for having that person in your life, for the particular qualities that they bring to your life. Whatever those qualities are. Perhaps you've never stopped to think about your friend's qualities, what they are. So perhaps you could do that now. And as you think of them, you can allow yourself to appreciate them. As you do this, you may notice sensations in your heart area, or you may become aware of other feelings or emotions. So just noticing. And continuing to do the practice. If your mind wanders off, just bring it back. Savouring the sense of spending time with your friend in your imagination and appreciating them for who they are, for what they give to you. So allow your friend to fade, just for a short while. We'll come back to them again later. Bring yourself back to yourself. Just being aware of yourself, your body, your breath, how you're feeling. If you notice there's any sense of tension or strain with the effort to concentrate, See if you can let go of that now. Just doing nothing for a few moments. Let's move on to stage 3 now, the neutral person. So bring to mind now someone you don't know very well. And notice the effect of bringing that person to mind. And then see if there are ways of having gratitude towards them. Appreciation. It may be as simple as the fact that they smile at you when you show them your train ticket for inspection, or that they work long hours so that you can buy milk whenever you need it. Of course, it's quite easy in this stage for the mind to wander because you don't know this person very well. So there can be little interest in them. And the mind naturally looks for something that it might find more interesting. So you may need to bring your mind back again and again to this person. And we can alternate between bringing to mind something that we might feel grateful towards them for, and sitting with whatever happens. Letting that person go now. Resting. We can just do nothing for a few moments. Let's move now on to stage 4, the difficult person, or at least the person we find difficult. Or perhaps the person who finds us difficult. And just notice what the effect is of bringing this person to mind. Just stopping for a moment and seeing how you feel about this. So even though you experience them as difficult, they may nevertheless be things that you appreciate them for. Perhaps even for the challenges that they bring you. So this is an interesting stage to try to feel a sense of appreciation, gratitude to someone who we normally find difficult. By doing this, we're not denying the difficulty. We're just trying to see another side to it, another side to that person. Usually when we find someone difficult, we tend to harp on about their difficulties. We tend to only see that side of them. So by thinking of those things that we may appreciate about them, we bring in another side. Alternatively, you could wish that they were able to experience the simple pleasure of gratitude and appreciation in their life. And we can continue as in earlier stages, alternating between a reflection and sitting with whatever happens. If you find that you're getting overwhelmed with strong negative emotions, perhaps feeling ill will towards that person, then redirect attention to yourself with kindness. Try to bring an attitude of kindness towards yourself as you struggle with these difficult emotions. Then, when you feel able to, you can return to the difficult person. Now letting go of that person for a few moments, coming back to yourself, letting go of all effort, just being here. Noticing if there's any tension in any part of your body or mind. Taking your attention there. breathing into it on the in-breath and having a sense of letting it go on the out-breath. You may not be able to let it go, in which case you can just let it be. Now we're going to move on to stage 5. Bringing to mind all 4 people: yourself, your friend, the person you feel neutral towards, and the person you're finding difficult. Just bring them to mind in any way that you can. If you can visualize, just allow yourself to see them all. If you find visualization difficult, just try to sense the presence of all 4 people together. And we can reflect that all 4 people have good things in their life. Things for which they could feel grateful. We can wish that they are able to enjoy a sense of gratitude and appreciation in their lives. Noticing whatever happens, whatever arises in your mind, in your heart. Just noticing. And gradually now, expanding your awareness to include all beings. As far as your imagination will take you. And here we could form a wish that all beings experience gratitude and appreciation. That they don't take their lives for granted. Just going as far as you can. It may not be very far, could just be to your circle of friends, relations, to begin with. We need to be careful that our head doesn't go on ahead of our heart, so that we're thinking of beings but not really feeling very much. Perhaps in the early stages of doing this practice, it's enough just to feel gratitude towards a few people and a wish that they in turn feel grateful for the things that they've received and are receiving in their lives. And just beginning to bring this meditation to a close. Although, of course, if you want to, you can continue. But if you are going to finish now, just let go of all beings, all those people you've been considering. Coming back to yourself, letting go of effort, just sitting quietly, breathing.